His Excellency, President of Finland, Saul Niinisto, all excellencies present and gone. What matters is that they came. I also want to thank someone and respectfully ask him to stand and wave. The President of the General Assembly past, who is on his way out but has been an amazing supporter for gender equality. I also want to greet the ministers who are here from different countries. I have noticed someone who gave us Agenda 2030, none other than my sister Amina Mohammed. And of course, I also want to recognize the First Lady of New York. Her warmth, her welcome has made UN Women really part of the family of this city and City Hall. Thank you so much for the warmth that we received from you. I can't see everybody who's here. I can see my 10 by 10 champions who are here, of course. But I also know that there's really many wonderful people. I want to recognize the young people also who are here from the 250 chapters of HeForShe in different universities. The ones that are here tonight are mostly from the US branches, but there's a few who are here who are also from beyond the US, such as our young persons from Canada, from Pakistan, and of course, our youth, also young women also from Indonesia. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Edgar, for your profound speech. It was amazing. And Edgar is a goodwill ambassador for UNICEF. Thanks, UNICEF, for this one UN approach. You've given us your ambassador so that together we can make sure that he inspires men and women that we want to be part of this wonderful initiative and campaign. Thanks, Edgar. And I also want to thank the Finnish mission and the wonderful team that we've worked with to make today possible. We've worked day and night, awkward hours, texting, emailing, and thank God it all came together the way it did. So I'm trying to thank everybody who made this possible. And lastly, I'm going to thank UN Women staff. We have seen how this idea that we've all nurtured, this baby that we all were part of forming called HeForShe has become. And I know that it was a bit controversial for us. UN Women organizing men, what's up? Why are we even doing this? Is this feminist enough? Are we surrendering our role and place in leading this revolution for gender equality? What if these men trick us? We have had to think about a lot of issues. Could we really take the resources, the limited resources that we have to address the plight of women and girls and use them to facilitate the participation of men? We quickly got around to saying, the men that we work with must find their own money. So that they must buy themselves into our struggle. So it's been wonderful to see how much fundraising has actually happened in different ways. As you could see tonight, everyone who paid was a guy. We have, in the last 2 years, reached more than 1 million men who have formally registered as HeForShe. When you sign up as a HeForShe, you get a number that is unique to you. A number that tells you how many men are HeForShe in your country, as well as in the world. So you get 2 numbers. That becomes your ID, ladies and gentlemen. You must keep it. One of these days, when you need a job or a board membership, they will ask you, what is your HeForShe number? I'm just saying. Because we're watching you, so we want the number. And that is why we had the SG being HeForShe number 1, in order to make it genuine and legit. We have about 1 billion women, we estimate, who live with violence. We are looking for 1 billion men to sign up for HeForShe and take the responsibility to create millions of actions that will make the world better. Not just for women, but also for themselves. Because women are not charity cases. Women are change makers in their own right. They are leaders of the struggle. And women are offering men an opportunity to be part of an amazing journey that will liberate men and society, and of course, will ensure that women also get their place in the sun. So our call to action today is for you to join this movement and to recruit for us. But it is not about clicking. It is about the action that you take offline once you have clicked. So what we tried to show you today was the different ways in which different people were making this movement live in their communities. And you saw people from different backgrounds. Some of them engage in sports, and through sports, they get to engage in discussions with people they would never otherwise discuss this issue with. Lots of them are engaged in issues that have to do with violence against women. And those who are in leadership positions, such as the 10 by 10 champions, are changing policies, are changing institutions, and are becoming pathfinders in their own rights that will determine the manner in which, through their own organization, the world can be a better place. In this movement, there is room for everybody. It has to come from the heart, and you have got to take responsibility to make the world change, and you've got to invest your time and your emotions in the struggle, in the way women have done for centuries. So as we thank you tonight, and as I highlight also that this morning, the universities presented their report, which gives us the baseline of the areas in which these 10 universities want to create change. It is in the parity of faculty. It is in the increase of students, women students, in STEM especially, and in other subjects where women are underrepresented. And together also, they agreed to fight violence against women in campuses. And I have asked them to help us create best practice and the minimum and the best conditions as well that should exist in every campus for us to fight violence against women decisively. I'm hoping that through them, we will also recruit hundreds of universities to be part of this initiative. Thank you so much, presidents of university, for this. Our call to action is for you from today to help us increase the people who are participating. Our call to action for you, which is a call to action that was made by Emma 2 years ago, if not now, when? If not you, who? You are the movement. Thirdly, we are asking you, men in this room, to speak up, to be in the forefront of addressing gender stereotype and taking appropriate action. Men must be the ones who say, I will not marry a child. I will not beat up a woman. And I will not accept a paycheck that is bigger than that of my counterpart who's doing the work of same value. Just because she's a woman, she gets paid less. Then we're talking. Leave the money on the table. And of course, we also thank Prime Minister Abe, who has left, as well as Prime Minister Trudeau, who also were here, who came to support and endorse the work that has been done, and the leadership of Finland, who gathers us today for a moment of reflection. They also wanted to make sure that Finland knows that behind the leadership that they've provided as part of this movement, there's many other heads of state who want to be here. And we're sorry that the president of Malawi could not make it. But as you could see in the video, he's really working hard and he's focusing on ending child marriage as one of the 10 by 10 champions. So thank you so much. Trevor, the party begins now. And thank you so much. This is my home boy. Thank you so much.